Hope all is well with everybody. Come on in. Come on in. So today, the topic you already saw is that's definitely talking about itself. It's a topic in itself. And I just want to come on here because, getting back on track with my fitness, getting back on track with this health, I just want you all to know that it takes a little process, sometimes a little bit more than what we bargained for, but it is a must. So if you're here to get setback on track, if you're here because you have some setbacks within your whole life, and you want to hit the reset button like we talked about yesterday, I'm here to tell y'all, welcome back to Life with Paulette. Today we are following through as well with the topic of setbacks and how we can use a certain tips which I've been using so far to get back on track, and I wanted to share it with y'all. Why not? Guess what, guys? Today I'm on the way to the gym. Today is my day 2 of week 2, and when you are holding yourself accountable and self-motivating yourself to push through, this what happens, guys. The discipline is on point right now. Okay, we go on day 2. I have not yet had any hiccups around. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't feel like I need to do it. No distractions so far. And even if distraction comes along, we still must learn have a little setback. Don't mean that you're gonna stay there at the stop sign. It just means a little yield. You yield yourself so that way you can pick yourself back up and turn that setback into a comeback. So as you all know, setbacks are something natural. It's a part of any journey that you're going to be going on in life, but that don't mean that have to define your path. Okay, don't define your path. It's just a little hiccup that we all have along the ways. I've fell off the chain many times when it comes to setback, but you know what? Resiliency will always pull you through. And sometimes, you feel powerless because you've been trying to go back to that routine and get into that headspace again. And sometimes it's harder than we think, but I just hear that, it's okay. It's okay to fall off sometimes, because setback, sometimes it helps us reflect throughout so that way we'll be able to better adjust what needs to be adjusted, so when we start over again, we will fail less. Alrighty. Hold on. I'm driving today as well. I'm not sure if you guys can hear in. I'm heading to the gym. For those that's just coming in, thank you guys for joining today's topic. We're going to talk about a little setback. We're going to talk about resiliency. We're going to talk about a little bit of, how to get yourself back on course if you fell off the wagon, how to put yourself back on tracks. That's what we're going to talk about today, And one way that I've been working for me when it comes to setback, sorry about that. When it comes to setback, guys, basically what you're going to have to do is to make a powerful comeback. You're going to have to use certain strategies, and these are some that I've been using. Hello, RS, welcome in. Thank you guys for joining in. The first step is acknowledging the setback, accepting that you failed for that moment of whatever you were doing, and that you want to start over but you don't know how to. So the first stage of restarting and resetting is acknowledging. So acknowledge that what happened, give yourself permission to feel and process it. Most of the time we don't give that permission to feel and process. We just give up. Okay, but it's okay, because we're gonna I'll have 5 little steps for you guys that I've been doing on my journey to resiliency and to coming back from the setback, and I want to share it with you. I hope that's okay. It's gonna be a quick one because the gym is going to be ready within the next, I would say, 15 minutes, and a little bit extra I'll give you guys today. But the first tip that you can use to help you bounce back from your setback is acknowledging the setback. Number 2 is reflect and learn. That means that you're going to have to identify the lesson that can help you grow and avoid doing it again. Okay, so if you fell off the wagon, say for myself, I started out my fitness journey, I was going strong, and then all of a sudden I had a few pitfalls, where family members came in, they came and visit. After family members came in, guys, another family member came in again. Hi, Epic Rainbow, welcome in, guys. If you guys are just coming into Life with Paulette, you're not a part of the family yet, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and just come on in. We're talking about setbacks. Hi, Claire, welcome in. We're just talking about setback and how to get yourself back on track. And I have 5 little tips before I leave you guys today, and I already mentioned a few of them. One of them is acknowledging the setback. Acknowledge what happened. Why? Give yourself permission to feel that, hey, I probably messed up, I dropped the ball, but you know what, I have another opportunity. Give myself the second chances. Number 2, reflect and learn. Identify the lesson that can help you grow and avoid similarities, so that way you don't have the same pitfalls as you priorly did that caused you to fail the first time. Number 3 will be set small achievement goals. And I always use, because I'm working on my comeback with my health and fitness, my small little goals that I use was working on 10,000 steps 2 to 3 days out of the week and moving about 4 to 5. That's my little small steps. So far, this is day 2 of week 2, and I'm going through the process. It's definitely, your body goes through that change because you've been away so long from the gym. I took 7 weeks off, guys. Trust me, my whole body felt that because she was enjoying it. I was eating, I was enjoying every ounce of whatever I could have tasted and put in my mouth. I was on the seafood diet, the one that you just see it, families around and you're just eating it. Yes, that's the one that I was on. So now that I'm getting to the point where, hey, I really don't care for being this particular way anymore. I need to get back to my habits that I created a few years ago and refocus and reset myself. So setting small goals is a nice tip to help get you back on track. It don't have to be my goals. You may not have a fitness problem. You may have a financial problem. You may have a spiritual, emotional problem, whatever it is, situations that you may have. I just want you guys to know that it can give yourself that second chance so that way you can go in and you can adjust the sail with a few little tips. So tip number 3 was set yourself up on little small goals, achievements that you'll give yourself. Some folks will say, I'll work out 3 to 5 days out of the week. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to have one cheat meal. I mean, give yourself small little goals that's going to help you in the near future so that way that you can continue your process successfully. Number 4 is seek support. I'm going to the gym because that's where all my support partners are at. That's where my little association is at the gym. So if I'm going to go and I'm seeking support, no sense in me staying home, looking in the mirror, oohing and hawing about what it is that I don't have or what it is that I'm lacking and what caused me to eat that ice cream that I shouldn't have in the first place. So what I'm doing is when I go to the gym, for me, everybody is different. I receive a lot of accountability partners over there. They make sure that I stay accountable. If I don't show up, my friends be texting, calling, they pull up on me. And that's what I love about my gym friends. They don't play around. They don't play around. When they don't see Paulette for 2 seconds, they're like, girl, what's up? Come on, let's do this. And I love that about them. So find yourself your little circle. Find yourself your little tribe so that way, or your support group that's going to keep you accountable with whatever that you're going through and you want to get yourself back on track with. Okay, like I mentioned, it don't have to be physical. Mine is health and fitness. That's my setback right now. My health and fitness. I feel like I can be in a better place than where I was. How I used to be. Right now, I've lost, I just fell right off a track and I stayed there for too long. So now I'll have to get back into that mentality of, hey girl, you got to add this into your routine for your health. So I'm focusing and refocusing, resetting when it comes to my health, so that I can, live a little bit longer for my family. And the fifth tip to get yourself back started is stay positive and persistent. Just like how I mentioned to you guys, I'm on week 2 of getting up and making sure that I'm including gym time. Now I mentioned I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do 7 days out of the week, but I definitely is going to work on doing 4 to 5 days out of the week. So it will be probably a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and a Friday. And then I'll probably add in a Saturday. I'm really enjoying Saturdays right now, but it don't have to even be 5 days out of the week. It can be 3 days out of the week. It could be 1 day out of the week. It could be 2 days, whichever works for you. And it don't have to be your health and fitness. Like I mentioned earlier, you may already have a scenario in your life where fitness is not an issue for you, but it was for me. So that's my setback. So I'm becoming more resilient to acknowledging that, hey, I dropped the ball and I need to work on it. I need to figure out how am I going to pick myself back up, and how am I going to set myself up to not fail this time around, and what it is that I need to do in order for that not to happen again. Okay, I don't want it where when family member come over, or a little small slight distraction, that I just decide to, instead of yielding, I'm held up at a stop sign. Alrighty, so that's my goal for myself. I don't know what your goal is. Hopefully you have your own little goals set. Whatever you set back in, it could be a business proposal, it could be you starting your own business, it can be you working on your finances, it could be you dealing with yourself and working on your emotions, it could be you trying to figure out how it is that you're gonna have on your fate walk. It could be anything that you're set back in, that you could have been, if you had stayed consistent, a little bit more ahead in. Okay, so whatever that is for you, figure it out and go ahead and follow the 5 steps and tips that I give you to put yourself back on track, so that you can develop that, unleash your resiliency, so you can snap back like that. Okay, and a setback is a setup for a comeback. Okay, so every time you fall back, don't mean that defines your position. It just means that you're just set back temporarily until you give yourself the opportunity again to restart and reset your goals all over again and start up. Sometimes we're gonna fall and fail. We like a toddler when it comes to dreams and goals. We want it, we walking towards it, we fall down, we get distracted, we get back up, you start walking towards those dreams and goals, we fall down again. So at the end of the day in life, we're going to fall down, but we must get back up again. We must reset the goals. We must acknowledge that a setback is not forever. It's not permanent, guys. It's just temporary. Okay, hi Aubrey and Claire, welcome into Life with Paulette, guys. And I'm seeing Phantom. Hi, Phantom Gamer. Is that Phantom Gamer? That name seems familiar. Welcome in, guys. We were just talking a little briefly in regards to setbacks in life, setbacks in general, and how to unleash your resiliency. How do you unleash your resiliency? And I shared a few tips for those that missed out. I'm going to give it to you one more time because I'm getting closer to the gym. For me, my setback was losing focus of myself when it comes to my health and fitness. So I am resetting my goals back into the gym. This is my 2nd week that I'm in it, and I'm enjoying the setup. Right now I knew what I did back then was not working, and I feel like now I'm more clear on what it is that I want to achieve. I'm not saying I want to go back to my like 100 and 120 pounds, after 2 kids. Maybe not, maybe that's not gonna work for me at this point in time, but I want to be a little bit more healthy. I would like to lose all those extra little rolls that we sometimes can create by sitting down and not doing what we're supposed to do and not moving as we should. So at the end of the day, guys, we want to make sure that we set ourselves up to get back on the right track. And with that, it's a few tips that can help empower you so that you can get back on your comeback. And one is acknowledging the setback, accept what happened, and give yourself the permission to feel and process it, reflect and learn, meaning that you're going to identify the lesson that can help you grow through this process when you do restart. So reflecting and learning from past failures and taking what's needed into your future, that's what help you adjust your sail and will help you not go and lose the focus again, because you already knew what cost you to lose it at the beginning in the first place. So for me, I lost track. When family members came in, I just gave up. I don't feel like it, I'm not doing it, and I didn't do it. So now I have 7 weeks of backtracking and realizing that that was not the smartest choice that I've made. Number 3 will be set small, achievable goals. Figure out what goals you can set in your life so that way you can help you unleash your resiliency. Because if you have the mindset of, I tried it didn't work for me, and you give up on it when you know you really deep down that's what you really want, then you keep trying. You don't fail when you keep trying. You fail when you give up. So please not give up on your goals and your dreams or whatever you have your mind to achieve. Don't give up on that. Continuously try at it until it happens, okay? So the third one is set small goals. My small goals that I'm setting for myself is heading to the gym 4 to 5 days out of the week and completing 10,000 steps 3 times a week. Okay, that's my goal. Your goal could be different. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, my lack right now is in fitness and health. That's my lack. Your lack could be something else. It may or may not be the same as mine, but that's mine. That's what I need to work on. All the others, I think I got down pack. I got it nailed down a little bit, together. So, right now, that's my weakest link. And I'm about to straighten that bad boy up, okay? If you're just coming in, go ahead and hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to Life with Paulette, just go ahead also and subscribe to the family, because here we're going to be talking about inspiring, encouraging, empowering. We're going to also talk about motivating each other on this channel. So, right now I'm coming on every day for the next 90 days because that's what I said I was going to do. Working on growing my watch time, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's why I'm coming on every day. But my normal times is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday Talks with Paulette. I definitely would love for you guys to come back so you could join in. Sunday Talks is really good. We have a lot of fun over there. We always have a message, or we talk about things that's going on that we help each other with. So that's definitely a nice little time for you to sit back, relax for a short period of time, and just come in and share some love. Okay, going back, we finished up number 3, which was set small achievements and goals. Number 4 is seek support. Find your tribe. In whatever you're doing, find your tribe. If you're looking to build your YouTube channel, find your tribe. Find those people that you can get advice from that's going to put you on the right track for success. Find the people that's going to help you without feeling that they're looking anything back in return. Find the people your tribe that you can plug into, that's going to add value to you. If you're in a circle and you're the only one adding in to the group, you're the only one everybody is eating off of, you're going to be starving pretty soon. It's not going to work. Okay, so at the end of the day, make sure that it's a whatever circle or tribe that you find, that you go into, that you is a cycle where everybody is helping the other person. Everybody is giving and feeding off of each other. Otherwise, you'll be drained. Otherwise, you'll be definitely drained. And I feel like at times, most of the time, in whatever circle you're in, check yourself. If you're the one that's always eating, then you need to know the person you're eating on, that's the person that's that need all the hugs. Okay, they need a lot of hugs, so make sure you're giving them hugs. Alrighty, so seek your support group, find your tribe. It could be on your spiritual walk, it can be financing, it could be emotional growth, it can be developing your mental capacity to handle whatever life throws at you. They have groups that get together. Like I say, iron sharpens iron, and you want to make sure that you're not the one that everybody is getting sharp on. You also want to be around the people that can sharpen you as well. So find those people that are always growing and going somewhere, because like I always tell you guys, if you hang around and get comfortable too long, the water gets stink and funky. Okay, don't be sitting in that funky water. You all want to grow. It goes with a relationship, it goes with friendship, it goes with anything in life that you do. You always want to make sure to check your surroundings, because you want to be growing. I don't want to be at the same weight this year compared when next year come in. I'm upset that I was not the same weight that I was last year, this year, because I gained some. But I'm just saying, make sure that you're growing, that you're improving your circles as well, that you're moving on. Sometimes in each season, everybody is different. We're going to grow with certain individual for just a temporary season. They're not equipped to move on to the next task with us, because God didn't choose them. They chose you. He chose you. So sometimes people that bring you to one cycle and one season is not the ones that's going to go through it with you to the next. So stop dragging all this dead weight. Let it go. It's okay. Let it go. When you learn that solo is okay, you won't have no issues in life, because you already know that God chose you. You're the chosen one for whatever assignment that He wants you to be on. So you can't drag everybody else, because they don't have the same task. Okay, so seek support. And the last but not least, stay positive and persistent. Develop discipline. Motivation is only temporarily. We could be excited today and we're depressed tomorrow. Okay, so develop discipline. And how you're going to develop your discipline is to stay consistent and persistent at whatever you're working on achieving. Okay, guys, with that, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's topic. Setback is just a setup for a comeback. That's a book, by the way. I think I should reread that next month. A setback is a setup for a comeback, and how unleash your resiliency. Are you resilient? Are you snap and crack and popple? I think that was some dessert or fruit or whatever. See, that's how it is. So at the end of the day, guys, that's all I have for you. If you all have any extra thing you would like to add in, you can go ahead and drop in the comments. If you're just coming into this live, I'm heading off to my comeback, which is the gym, and I'm working on, come on, car, let me in. Thank you very much. Don't be mean. Some people can be so mean and not let you in. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on my health and my fitness, and I'm also trying to go back and reset my whole entire health and motivation, working on me. You find something to work on you with, okay? 5 tips I give you guys today that I'm working on and I'm doing to help me get back on track. Go ahead and rewatch the video so you can gather the 5 tips, okay? And go ahead and work on you, okay? Develop and unleash your resiliency. Yes, we all are resilient. We're built for this, okay? Don't let the devil fool you. You are built to last, okay? You're built to last. Thanks to all of those that came in and showed some love. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't get hem up on the little setback. Y'all need to snap out of it, come back and develop that resiliency. If you're just coming in, I'm about to head out. Like the video, subscribe to Life with Paulette, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.